thought this morning, oh, Matt's going to bring up, oh, they just recalled 2 million cars, right? Fair
They
point.
did.
They did.
They did. Yeah. All of them sold in
Yeah,
America.
all of them, every
All of
one of
them.
them.
Every
Did
single
you
one.
know that in October, I think it was October, Toyota recalled 1.8 million RAV4s? And unlike the Teslas, which will be over-the-air updated like that, the RAV4s have to all go into a dealership to get a new battery. We don't report on that because recalls are no big deal until it's fucking Tesla.
Well, I understand the point that you're trying to make, and recalls do happen all the time, and I agree that an in the dealership recall is more of a pain in the ass than an over the air update. My Mach-E has been recalled for like possibly catching on fire, and I've talked about that.
There's a difference between pointing out one fact and then expanding it to the company, and I think in your distaste for Elon, which we're not going to get into whether that's valid or not because it's 100% valid. I want you to have your opinion, but it's not relevant to a car review. And it's not relevant to whether Tesla is an evil company.
That battery extender in the bed thing is fucking shameful. But
I think it's genius.
You really?
Let's look at the facts. The fact of the matter is that the Model S created a new combined record for crash test performance when it came out. The Model X has the lowest possibility of injury of any SUV ever tested. In fact, it's second only to the Model S. The Model 3 not only achieved a perfect 5-star safety rating in every category and subcategory, but NHTSA's tests also show that it has the lowest probability of injury of all the cars the safety agency has ever tested. Then, I'm sorry to drag on like this, but I think it's important to make this point. Model Y received the highest overall score among any vehicle ever tested under Euro NCAP's newest, most stringent test protocol. And so what Tesla did then was resubmit Model S, which is the first one, under the new NCAP rating for Europe. And, quote, Model S again received a 5-star safety rating and the highest overall score among any vehicle tested in this protocol. So it broke its own record. So that means 4 times in a row, Tesla broke the world record. And then once again, those are the facts, right? We can have our opinions on whether Tesla's trustworthy, but the fact is the 4 best performing cars in crash tests in the history of the world all say Tesla on them.
I don't think that they are, how do I say this in a way that and this is my opinion. But I think that Elon has, I mean, the company has pretty much said that, that it's okay if the cars crash as long as they crash less frequently than the average driver.
I'm not sure the company has said that. In fact, I think the opposite is true. The company has stated that its mission is to make the safest cars on the planet and is constantly feeding out data showing that when autopilot is engaged, the number of actual crashes per mile is something like 12% of that of human-driven cars.